millions of records sold,
acclaimed international tours,
declared the best male singers in the world by the London Times, and a record-selling sensation by Variety magazine. They were a fixture on NBC radio for 15 years, and at the height of their success, one of the highest-paid musical acts in the business. They were a big deal. So big, in fact, that George Gershwin himself called their singing perfection. But here's the thing. You've probably never heard of them.
Coming for to carry me home.
The group was called the Revelers, and in the 1920s and 30s, they were arguably the most successful singing act around. They cut hit records for all the major syndicates, Victor, Brunswick, Columbia. They appeared on multiple broadcast programs every week, toured the world, and according to The New Yorker, revolutionized close harmony singing with their unique style and cutting-edge arrangements. They even made movies.
Who do you love? Who are you thinking of?
But despite all this, all the hits, all the accolades, when the Revelers disbanded in 1940, they just vanished. And the songs, those pioneering jazzy arrangements, the hits that propelled the Revelers to worldwide fame, well, they vanished too. Never published. Lost. That is, until now. In 2015, 9 wooden crates full of dusty, handwritten scores were hauled out of an attic in Redding, Connecticut. A collection containing hundreds of songs, but not just any songs. The authentic, unpublished arrangements of the original Revelers, including many of the group's biggest hits, as well as unrecorded songs not heard or performed since the 1930s. Over the past 2 years, I've worked to construct modern musical scores from the handwritten originals, so that these historic songs can be performed again, turning this into this. Yes, the process was painstaking, but thankfully that part is done. Now all that remains is to test the accuracy of my work with real live musicians. Here's the good news. I've already secured the funding to conduct a 2-day workshop in New York City with a team of elite musicians, a group analogous to the original Revelers. The workshop will culminate in a performance of select songs from the Revelers catalog. It will be the first time these arrangements, fully restored, have been performed in nearly 100 years. Now here, I hope, is where you come in. I want to document the entire process so that the story of the Revelers and this musicological rescue mission is available to everyone. Your donation would offset the cost of a 2-person camera crew, an audio engineer, and all the necessary hardware. And that's not all. With your help, we'll be able to live stream the final performance. So please consider making a donation to the Revelers Project. With your help, we can restore the legacy of one of the most important and influential recording and radio acts of the early 20th century. Oh, and if you're a collector of Revelers memorabilia, please shoot me an email.